you went to Disney World, is it, or Disneyland?
Yeah, actually, my first ever job on a cruise ship was a Disney cruise ship.
Oh, really? I worked at Disney, you know, because I worked at corporate and I did talent and everything. And I remember when they came up with that whole ship idea. Oh, that ship. What's it called again?
Well, I was on the Disney Magic, I think.
Oh, how fun.
It was the first or the second one. I'm not sure, but
what an adventure that must have
it
been.
was. You know, the whole experience is magical, and I also love how Diamonique is now, you know, working with Disney.
It's like a great collaboration of the best, right?
Like there's a magic within a Diamonique stone. It's that sparkle that makes us all smile, whether it's a diamond or a Diamonique. So I like the idea that you know, you have so many options. We can play with our jewelry and have fun, especially when it comes to Diamonique.
And you get more with Diamonique. All right, so this is the Classics floating hoop earrings. Either choice of 14 karat gold plated sterling silver or the sterling silver. 5 easy pays at $18 gets this home. All right, so what you are looking at, you have 3 choices, right? So let's see right here. Can you help me out, Erin? So we've got let's go down here.
Okay, that's your princess cut.
All right, so we either have a princess cut, then we also have the, is that the middle one? That's the heart?
The middle one is the heart.
Oh, okay, so that's the heart cut. Look at all that hearts. And then finally we have the round, right?
That's your classic.
And then you just decide either the 14 karat gold plated or the sterling silver. All right.
That's right.
Hoops.
Yes. Hoops, and there's a couple things that make these ones special. We have this part of our classics collection. Classics means we know there are certain silhouettes that you go to, you turn to time and time again, so they're important. But we also know that you like to have them refreshed once in a while. So these are updated classics with a twist. Okay, we gave you the inside-outside hoop idea, Nancy. So the stones are on the outside, but also lining the inside. So wherever we look, we can see them.
Right.
But this time we decided to give it the appearance of that floating stone. So the way that we achieve that is actually minimizing the amount of prong work that we have while still maintaining a very sturdy setting. So those stones are held in place with the prongs, but we use shared prongs. Instead of one stone having 4 different prongs, we just do 1, 2 at the top and the bottom, and then that prong is shared with the next stone. So it minimizes the amount of precious metal that you see from the front, and it really allows each stone to have its own moment, while it sort of gives you this illusion that they just sort of float there too.
Yeah, I love this size. It's about 1 inch in length by 1/8. It's like that perfect size, giving you a lot of presence, but you know, it's not too big, it's not too small, right? It could be a very like everyday kind of earring.
Yeah, we could still wear these like with a big chunky turtleneck.
Yeah, look at you.
It wouldn't be like catching on anything.
Yeah, look at you.
You've got to think about, you know, if you love a hoop earring, you probably have them in different sizes, right? Things that will work with different outfits. I like the idea that these have great presence. I can still layer them with other earrings in the ear, and they're comfortable. They don't feel heavy in the ear either. But the stone presence on these is something that really gives you that wow factor look. You know, like you can see, these aren't little pave stones. They're individually cut solitaire stones, and they have such presence. That princess cut, I think, is so special and different.
You're looking at the princess cut. We're using the glam cam. It is so tight on this, Erin, right? But you are looking at that, and that's what Erin was saying. It's almost like they're floating in space. I'm going to close that up for you. I also love the clasp. Erin, talk to me about the clasp, but I want you to see that when you put this on, here your face is like kind of shifted, and then I don't know if you can kind of see that, but all you see is Diamonique in the front and Diamonique in the back as well, right?
And then there's also a nice
clasp.
Yeah, the clasp gives you that push button release, right? It's very secure. There's even scroll work on the side of it. So we wanted to make sure that it was really pretty.
Very
and
secure.
that side shot's great too. That shows you, Nancy, how the stones are held in this little like cup, if you will, right? We put that below the top or the table of the stone so that you don't see too much metal from the front, but yet they're securely held in place. And this gives you wonderful metal presence from the side, but allows the stones to look again like they're floating.
Oh, that Diamonique, right? And then this clasp, it also makes it super secure, which I love.
Yep, so you'll hear it and feel it click into place, and then it won't accidentally, you know, sometimes if you have an earring with a post that just sort of, it's like snaps down into place, it can accidentally get lifted up. So this is where the button has to be pushed before it will be able to come off. So that's nice, you know, peace of mind to be able to wear them comfortably. And then,
Oh, yeah.
you know, the round is where we started with this. Actually,
Okay.
it was a ring originally that was super popular.
Yeah.
We then
It does look a little familiar. Yeah.
the ring was really popular. We came out with a couple other shapes, and then the latest iteration was to deliver that same design but in a hoop this time. If you know you love your hoops.
You can get all three, because who doesn't love princess? And then maybe the heart means something, and then
heart's
the
really
round is
special,
really
yeah.
great as well. But very, very subtle in these. And then again, like Erin's got it on with a great cardigan. It just kind of like finishes your look. And then maybe I'm like, oh, a little dressed up with the satin. And then you can kind of dress it up as well, right?
Yeah, I felt like when I put them on, it really brightened things up. Before I put
It
my
is a
earrings
reflection
on, yes,
or like a mirror to
like
your
it's a big
face,
difference
right?
to not have
Yeah.
an earring versus the earring there.
I love your like second earrings and all that. It's
Yeah,
very subtle.
these
and
stay
it's
there.
sweet. But then when you put that
And then
on,
I have fun kind of swapping it out when I add in the different earrings, because, you know, it's a completely different
at
look.
that,
Two
yeah.
different studs versus like you fill in the space, you add that brightness. It's not too, you know, look, they're not getting
They're not
anywhere close to my shoulders.
two big hoops,
Yep.
right?
Weight wise, I find them
1
very
inch.
comfortable.
Yeah, very, very comfortable. 1 inch, little dressy, a little bit like everyday. Yeah, I can see
I
this
think
like
you could wear
as an
these every
everyday,
day.
right?
I agree.
Princess, heart or round, floating, and it's about like, I don't know, anywhere from 5.5 to about 8.80
Yeah.
carats. Right?
Not pave stones
this,
here.
yes.
You like your Diamonique.
But if you want the princess cut in both choices, getting very limited. There's only 20 remaining in each. And then you decide either the sterling silver or the, is it 18 karat gold plated? 14, okay.